I was sitting at home having a smoke and watching TV, and I noticed that there was a police car burning in the financial district. So I figured I should go down and check it out. Well, these guys aren't acting like they're responding to some urgent distress signal. They look kind of more like they're coming back from having a submarine sandwich for lunch. Kind of like me, I guess. Except I was smoking, and I bet they weren't. Here we are in the financial district. It seems like whatever was happening before, I've missed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, are you still?
Yeah.
How come I never see you?
I don't know, because I do a lot of walking.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't know how does I never see you.
Yeah.
You see that wood boarding there? That's actually made from pressed McDonald's French fries.
Where's the people? Where's the fun? Where's the people? Where's the fun? Where's the people?
You've got to get some kind of feeling of accomplishment seeing Yonge Street completely closed down like this. Likewise, it's interesting how many cops it takes to protect the shopping district. Now here's something I haven't seen before. They've actually closed down the Eaton Center. Probably a pretty good idea, though. This is going westbound on Queen Street from Yonge. At this point, all the public transit in the downtown core has been stopped. There's no streetcars, there's no buses, there's no subway, there's no nothing. This is an example of property damage. This is a grave crime. How much money did we spend trying to prevent it? So this is either shift change or they're about to deploy a whole bunch more cops. But if you look around, you don't see any cop cars. Ah, City Hall, a likely target. Except City Hall didn't want the G20. But then we don't have a federal building that we can go attack or protest against. But what we do have is federal police. You ever notice that the RCMP and the Bay have the same colors? As time goes along, I'm starting to realize that the thing you can do to piss off a cop the most is point a camera at them. They seem to really not like it, even though they really want to do it to us a lot.
So here I am, I'm on the other side of the guys now, Took me 3 minutes to wander around through in between some buildings. And now I'm on the other side of whatever it is they're protecting. Or protecting us from. Or what are they protecting? Is it that vehicle there? I mean, so what? I don't know. I figure they're just sort of like standing there because they have to make it look like they're in charge, even though they don't really know what they're in charge of. Sorry.
Everyone is
Alberta. Cool.
He didn't want to take his picture because it would only get him in trouble. But there was this guy with a white bucket, and he was wandering around the demonstration, picking up all the horse dung after the horses. You know how like citizens have to pick up after their dog? Well, he was helping the police out by picking up after them. I discovered later that he got in trouble. He was up on a rooftop and he was throwing it down on the police. Shouldn't laugh at that. Does anybody really know what they're doing here? Or are we just sitting around waiting to respond to what someone else does, who's probably waiting to respond to what we do? This is the fence. Some people made it to the fence. Makes you wonder, maybe nobody was trying to make it to the fence.
They're not coming and protecting you. What are you going to do it for them for? They're just going to stab you in the back and fuck you over. I think it's true. You're leaving your family. You guys have your family. Think about the soldiers that are dying over there.
Oh, nice guy.
Well, this is interesting. They now got Toronto cops who are in charge of the Montreal cops. Now, that's probably a good idea. Well, on any other day, I probably wouldn't pay that any mind. But on a day like today, where there's smoke, there's fire.
more taxes, put that out.
As you can plainly hear, the crowd is completely appalled by the actions of just a few of these anarchist demonstrators.
You have to leave right now. All of it. Right now.
There's that other car with the spray paint all over it. Now it's got a broken window. I don't know, but somehow I saw this thing in the sky and I rode my bicycle over here. And I got here before the cops did. Now, you notice what street corner this is again? It's Queen and Spadina. See them boarded up McDonald's over there? So some cop just left his car in the middle of the intersection of Queen and Spadina, in the midst of all this crowd of people. So where'd he go? McDonald's?
I think we're gonna get pushed back soon. Those guys we saw in the vans were here. Team huddle! Everything is okay. We have caught the terrorists.
Hey, isn't that Statue Boy? This might be his big break. Wow, #1 on the anarchist charts. So it looks like either he got beat up by the police or he fell off the statue. So now that it's all over, the cops show up en masse, tons of gear. Makes you wonder, eh? Like, with all these cops, how come they can't even protect their own equipment?